If you're coming on the subway, it's the A or the C. Or coming down Broadway, the 1, 2, or 3. Jump off at the 72nd Street stop. From there, Central Park is just a real short hop through strawberry fields. Head on up to the lake where 1,000 New Yorkers are taking a break. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Roger Bartlett! Mr. Ron Sunshine. Come on along, I see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Hey, Jeff Van Nostrand! All afternoon, if I don't get arrested, play anything from folk to rock and roll. I've been stomping my foot so long I'm digging a hole. But I'll tell you what I've decided to do. If you keep showing up, then I will too. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Sit down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Dodger, take it again. I used to go against the wind, but that's no way to fly. Flapping my wings, I get no place, no matter how hard I try. But when I just give in and go to where the blowing breeze has planned, you know I find a better place wherever I might land. Some people fly in circles, crying life is so unfair. Convinced that if they're over here, all the good stuff must be over there. Not me, I know there's a vein of gold right where I stand, and I find that if I look wherever I might land. I was always told, and now I finally found, that when I leap and it appears before I hit the ground, I don't spend one day looking back with regret, 'cause each bridge I burned led to a place that I just as soon forget. Yeah, it was on people look back at their glory days, so much it makes them cry. And some look ahead with fear and dread to things they'll probably never try. Not me, bring it on, 'cause I can handle what's at hand whenever I get to wherever I might land. Look at where I landed in this room with you tonight. No matter what's going on out there, I know it's gonna be alright. 'Cause though it took some time to know, I finally understand that I'm gonna find love wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. It's dark and it's lonely, and you feel like you're the only one who's felt this desperation, like your own brand of the blues. It's hell when you're in there, I can tell you 'cause I've been there, and I've known the same frustration. But I've got some real good news. You feel like you fell in a well of hopelessness and fear. So why the hell would I jump in and join your way down here? 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. You can sit here in the darkness till you think that you're okay. But then it's time to move, 'cause I'm not making plans to stay. There's a way. Think no one understands you. You're so convinced life hands you one bad break after another and keeps you on the floor. But now you've got the choice to keep on listening to those voices, or maybe listen to a brother who's been down here before. We can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. It's hard to see what's possible when you feel this way. But things look so much clearer standing in the light of day. There's a way. Here, but it's gonna be up to you to show someone else that exit door just like I'm showing you. You can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way.
That actually caught me by surprise. Some days, the delay, because we want the video quality and the audio quality to be the best possible, there's a latency factor. And some days, it's about 30 seconds, and some days, it's closer to a minute. And so instead of having a monitor on, which would, just feed back and cause this like monstrous loop, what I do is during the introduction music, this is just technical shit that, you don't care about, but what I'll do is I will get into the pilot's chair here, and I'll get Jane in my lap, and then I'll watch the sound meter on OBS, on the system over there, and when it fades, that's when I know the intro music is out, and then we just say hi. Usually it's about 30 seconds before the song ends. So I'm just sitting here and I'm listening to There's a Way, right? There's a way out of here, but it's gonna be up to you. And I'm sitting there bopping, there's a way. And all of a sudden I look over at the meter and it's dead. And I thought, oh shit, this is one of those days. The delay is probably closer to a minute. So I am 1 minute in the future from you guys. Hi, Chuck, by the way. Nice to meet you. I guess you said start to say hi to a bunch of people. Right now we have well, Chuck is from Queens, is in Queens right now, Queens, New York. The Netherlands is here. Willie's up in Maine. Elodie, hi Elodie, is over in France. I haven't really looked to see who else is here. I did see that Ali is here and Ria is here. And I'm gonna tell you something. At the end of my life, one of the nicest things that I'll remember is that those two girlfriends met because I play guitar. Anyway, listen guys, I am having just the strangest day. One in a long, long string of strange days. So, and I'm sure you guys are feeling the same. What I think we'll do today is let's start with our theme song now. It's kind of become our theme song. And we'll all chat it together. And Chuck, anybody else that's new, by the way, if there's any other newcomers at Facebook or on YouTube, the best chat that I can see is on YouTube. So I don't know if Brandon is even here, but somebody will post the link in Facebook for the YouTube chat. Hector sometimes hangs out in Facebook. Hector, if you're there, just post the link for YouTube so people can jump over here and hang out in this chat room. But today, so I think we'll do our theme song, and then I did what I've been doing the last few weeks is that I've been asking on Facebook, hey, what songs do you guys want to hear? What artists do you want to hear? And you come up with the best songs and the best ideas. So we'll do some of that. We'll do a bunch of requests. But we'll also maybe find out, I was thinking today, some of those guilty pleasures, remember we were talking about that last gig? Songs that you really liked, but your friends didn't think were cool when you were young, so you never told anybody you liked that song. And maybe we'll take a run at a couple of those. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm just kind of making this up as we go along today. Let's just start with our song. Please chat it with me. From France to Maine to New Jersey to Florida to California. It helps me settle in to play this song. Said you woke up feeling frightened, senses heightened, overwhelmed, lost and alone, a little overwrought till you finally thought that you'd drop it all and pick up the phone. And I didn't do nothing but really listen to everything you had to say, till I knew that you'd be okay. The Next week it was my turn. I was in a slow burn about something or nothing at all. I don't even remember, but I remember I was hurting, so I gave you a call, and you didn't do nothing but really listen to everything I had to say, till you knew that I'd be okay. It's important. We take turns being angels for one another. Cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. I think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Chat it. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Of a taxi, I heard talk radio, one of those shows people call when they want to know what life's about. A big fat mouth was at a mic going on and on about who's out to get you if you don't watch out. It's funny, but the phony probably makes a lot of money to create a little panic every day. But I think I found a better way. We take turns being angels for one another. When we all want to stay under the covers. Think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Let's make room for Willie. We're not crazy. Take turns being angels for one another. Cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. We're just damn lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. If Karen is here, let's lay in some harmony on the same day. We're not crazy, crazy on the same day. La-dum, da-dum, da-dum, dum. Actually, let me see who's here. I got to put my glasses on. Otherwise, I can see you guys through the little lens there. I see you. I see who's not wearing pants. But then I can't say, hi, Andrea. So we got California here. Oh, very cool. Brandon is here from Detroit. I'm so glad to see you, brother. And Corey, is that Corey Brunish? It is. Very cool. Oh, yeah, by the way, somebody's just said, your daughter is a beautiful little girl. I think if that child gets any more beautiful, it's probably illegal in 48 states. But look at her parents. The kid's got some good genes going there. But yeah, no, truthfully, and that whole generation is is not going to be like my generation, that where so many kids were camera shy. These kids are looking at a lens from birth. I mean, from umbilical cord to their first 24 hours, they are looking at a lens. So it's just a different reality. Little piece of glass comes up in front of their faces now, and you see this kid just turn on. It's just amazing. Brandon, is wearing pants. All right. No, listen, I wrote a song, a parody about not wearing pants. And I was gonna do one of those videos that we all put together. And it just got a little weird. Is Mr. Robbie here? Our friend from Switzerland? Oh, and Garrett's here. Quint Spritzer is here. Hey, cool, man. All right, so listen, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a bunch of your requests. right? And thank you. A couple of people, I asked, what songs do you want to hear? What artists do you want to hear? And a couple of you actually said, your songs. So that's always kind of a good thing. But I'm probably going to do a couple more socially conscious songs today than I was thinking about doing. I was going to say planning, but I don't usually plan these things. That I was thinking about doing because Brandon and I were talking about a fellow artist, a guy named Don White, does online things. And the day of the gig, he buys a Facebook ad. And I'm a knucklehead when it comes to this stuff. I don't know what I'm doing on, which is why Brandon's around, because he knows this stuff. He's also 33 years old, and that's a generation that gets this a lot easier than I do. But this morning, I posted I made a post about this gig today. Figure, for a day, let's do it, right? It was rejected by Facebook. I gotta share this with you. It was rejected in this day and age because I don't know, because I'm attempting to influence an election. And so they wanted me to send them a copy of my passport and my driver's license, and I thought, well, fuck this. Wait a minute. Until I talk to Brandon about what the hell's going on, this is bizarre to me. Truthfully, am I trying to influence an election? Well, yes, musically, but anyway, one of the requests that I got when that I asked you guys, what do you want to hear? And I can't remember, who was it? Somebody, a woman named Debbie Lynn. Is Debbie Lynn here? She asked for an old Buffalo Springfield song, and I thought, you know what? If Facebook thinks I'm trying to influence an election, let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to play some of my songs. I'm going to play some old songs. I'm going to play and then a bunch of your requests too. And I'm going to show you some video, but let's do this. If you're new here, watch what the regulars do. If a line in Central Park, we all sing together, right? Been going on for almost 30 years. Hundreds of people just sit on the grass and we all sing together. People from 17 years old to 90 years old singing crazy on the same day, singing old Bob Dylan tunes, Beatles tunes. But here, we can't hear each other. We can on Sunday when we do our private one. On Sunday, we could actually hear and see each other. But on these, so what we do here is that if a line in a song speaks to your heart, or if it's a song that you love, just chat it. Go ahead and chat it. And if you're going to sing loud, just chat it in all caps. All right? And and if we get into the if we cross over into the musical break part, then you guys, the regulars, you guys can show the newcomers how we do instruments. But just for now, let's do this song for Debbie Lynn. Hi, Val. Chicago is represented now. Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling chat it. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. 'Cause nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. Think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for our side. Chat it. I think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep. Into your heart it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line for being calm and take you away. This time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. You better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going now. Cool. You know what? Let's just jump right into it. If you're new here, in fact, I haven't done this song in a long time. Right after the 2016 election, and listen, we'll jump off politics in a little bit, but right after the 2016 election, just by the nature of what I do and how long I've been doing it and the kinds of songs that I write, right after that election, most of us were in shock. And a lot of people would send me emails. Actually, one woman who I know is in the chat room right now. And yes, Valerie, actually, you're right. That song is echoing what's going on right now. We are not exempt from history. We're not exempt from revolution. We're not exempt from civil war or civil unrest. It's really up to us. Things that have happened in the past can happen again and are happening again. I'm going to play you a song in a little while that my colleague and good friend George Wurzbach wrote about two letters being written between a German man and a German Jewish man in 1930s Germany. And it's one of the most powerful and impactful and beautiful songs and heartbreakingly sad songs I've ever heard. We'll get into that. But yes, this is what's going on now, and we have a good time. We're having more fun being the good guys. I promise you that. Unless you happen to be a Kid Rock fan, believe me, we're having a better time. I wrote this song because people were asking me, David, say something. What do we do? And everything that I would tell them, every word that was coming out of my mouth was just something that I needed to hear. And so I wrote this song. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I wrote this song, and I mean it. It's a dialogue an imagined dialogue between myself and a Trump supporter, but it's really written for us. If you've never heard this song, give it a listen. If you have heard this song, chat chat the hook with me, okay? Like the arrow of time, progress only moves one way. Forward. Its unstoppable direction. But after what we've seen, I think it's fairly safe to say that half this country could use a course correction. Now, singing to the choir is one way to use my voice. I've done it in the past, and I still do. But if you're one of those who chose to let your fears dictate your choice, I've got a feeling that I wrote this one for you. There's so much I want to say to you. I don't know where to start. You might have started out this life a lot like me. 'Cause when I was young, they hung a wreath of fear around my heart and taught me just one way this world should be. So I understand you're threatened by all the new things that you see, that your fragile way of life will not survive. But I've learned that change is guaranteed, so I can guarantee that resisting change will eat your soul alive. But we're gonna be okay. The darkness never ever comes to stay. And dreamers like me keep trying to find our way. And we hope you feel like joining us someday. I don't understand the pride you take in wanting to fulfill your dream of seeing things the way they were before. Proud of moving backwards, proud of standing still, so proud of being frightened to your core. But if you feel excluded by all the things that I believe, I'm gonna sing my truth, 'cause that's just who I am. You can say that I'm deluded, you can say that I'm naive, you can call me names, but I don't give a damn. 'Cause we're gonna be okay. The darkness never ever comes to stay. And dreamers like me keep trying to find our way. And we hope you feel like joining us someday. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. This darkness never ever comes to stay. As long as dreamers like me keep trying to find our way. And we hope you feel like joining us someday. Yeah, we hope you feel like joining us someday. We hope you feel like joining us. Let's jump right into one of our collaborative efforts. All right? Oh, and as a fact, Corey is here, I think probably for the first time, right? And Chuck, Chuck is a friend, did I see that? Chuck is a friend of Judy B, cute Judy from the Upper West Side or Upper East Side. Where are you, Judy? Everybody jumped in on this song, and this is the thing about this song. So in that last song, I said, you can call me names, but I don't give a damn. You can also have these Trump supporters, man, they can have an opinion of me, and what am I going to do? I don't care. They can think I'm naive. They can think I'm frightened. They can think I'm a sheep. They can think that I always do what I'm told to do. They can think I'm a follower. I'm not any of those things. I've never belonged to a political party, ever. I kind of pride myself on that. But this is the reason that caring, thinking, decent human beings are wearing masks in the middle of a global pandemic, and you all helped out with this. And yes, there happens to be a beautiful child, a one-year-old child in this video too. But there's also, we kicked it off with, let me just do this song. You guys do me a favor, chat along, and if you see yourself in the video, all capital letters, hey, that's me. One, two, three, go ahead. Believe it or not, I'm not doing this because I like it. Believe it or not, it's not 'cause somebody told me to. Believe it or not, it's not that I decided not to fight it. Believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. Believe it or not, I'm not making some kind of statement. Believe it or not, I'm not a pillar of society. Believe it or not, it's not for my own entertainment. But whatever you believe isn't up to me. Yeah, you can take it or leave it. I just thought it might be worth a shot. But I don't really care if you believe it or not. Believe it or not, I don't do things 'cause all my friends do. Believe it or not, I'm not a fan of conformity. Believe it or not, I'm not intending to offend you. But whatever burns your ass isn't up to me. Tell 'em, Chris. Believe it or not, it's not the way I would have planned it. Believe it or not, I'm a man who rarely does what he's told to do. Believe it or not, I don't believe you'll even understand it. But believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. You know, we're all doing this for you. You know what? In a little bit, I'm gonna play the video that we did, that we all put together, that that Jon Cryer, Don Scardino, Jeff Daniels, Chris Lavin, Gretchen Cryer. Who else jumped in on that? All these famous, but Peter Yarrow kicked it off, of Peter, Paul, and Mary, kicked it off. We'll do that in a little bit. In the meantime, listen, I just want to, let's jump to, let me do one more song that, that I'm kind of proud of, that I would sing to the religious right, the Christian evangelicals. And this is for me, I've explained it this way. We all know the classic song, Blowing in the Wind, right? By Bob Dylan. When Mr., little Bobby Zimmerman was sitting on a milk crate somewhere in the village, and he wrote this four chords. How many roads must a man walk down? he couldn't have possibly imagined that 50 years later there would be a guitarist in Central Park singing that song, you know, for hundreds of people at a time, and that it would still be as relevant and powerful today. But that song, as a lyricist, that song is 9 questions. That's all it is. It's 9 questions without an answer, because the answer is blowing in the wind, right? So I wanted to write a song that was a series of questions. For me, in my song, there are answers. And you can answer them any way you want. And I would answer them, I know how I would answer them. But there are, I think, legitimate questions that I would love to engage a Trump-supporting Christian evangelical and see how they would answer these questions. But, again, as I'm the guy that wrote the religion song, so you know how I feel about religion. I wish it would all go away. But this song is a series of legitimate questions, and you guys can answer them any way you like. Samantha Fan Club. Where are you? I don't think I've ever seen Samantha Fan Club in the chat. Anyway, let's do the song. It's about this guy, lived about 2,000 years ago, I think. Yeshu was a carpenter who we've all come to know as Jesus, and he lived about 2,000 years ago. Kinda sure that he historically existed at one time. So I thought that allegorically I'd ask this, because I'm kinda wondering what he'd be like, wondering what the man might say if he lived in America today. Like, would Jesus have a Facebook page? I guess, well, that depends. I suppose that we could guarantee he'd have at least 12 friends. Or would he prefer to tweet? Twitter might just make him smile. The idea of having followers is probably more his style. If he hung out with a dozen dudes, would we assume he's gay? If he lived in America today. And if he were alive today, I wonder how he'd live. Would he be a hippie liberal or a staunch conservative? Would he show up at peace rallies? Would he show up at town hall? Vote Republican or Democrat, or would he vote at all? Would he listen to Beyonce? Would he join the NRA? If he lived in America today. And if he met Donald Trump, do you think he'd go berserk and suggest that narcissist might find some other line of work? If he met Barack Obama, would he leave that man alone, or have 500,000 questions about his use of every drone? Who's kidding who? They'd never give him access anyway. If he lived in America today. And if he met Bernie Sanders, do you think he'd like the guy? Because although he can't end poverty, sounds like he'd like to try. If he met Kamala Harris, would he say he'd be content to wait 4 years before he saw a woman president? Or would he consider moving to some island far away if he lived in America today? If he watched Fox News for any length of time, would he despair that so much fear and ignorance was floating through the air? Could he sit through Tucker Carlson, Kevin Ducey, and that bunch? By the time he got to Hannity, he'd probably lose his lunch. Would he try to get Jon Stewart back on TV right away if he lived in America today? Now the man that I imagine in this wild hypothesis probably wouldn't like I'd even write a song like this, but I'd say, hey man, forgive me. And I think he probably would, because though I'm sure he wasn't God, I'm fairly certain he was good. On second thought, he'd skip a second coming either way. If he could see America today, he'd probably choose a distant planet far away instead of visiting America today. Oh my. All right, listen. When I asked on Facebook, what artist do you want to hear? Zoe asked for, and Zoe, you're in Carolina. Zoe asked for a James Taylor cover. It's a song that James Taylor actually covered, and she asks for it on occasion whenever we're hanging out here, and I always intend on playing it, and then the gig gets away from me. So Zoe, let's do that James Taylor cover now. Oh, Brandon, thanks. Brandon, by the way, you guys, he is the Ed McMahon. I just dated myself, but he's also the wizard behind the curtain. He is the tech guy who's sitting in the co-pilot chair. So he's watching the Facebook chats. And if you're in Facebook, I don't see that chat. I don't see your comments. I think I could. We're still trying to work that out with Restream. But the best thing to do is just to click on the link and join us over here at YouTube. Because there's another James Taylor tune. So let's do two in a row. Let's do this cover, and then we'll do that Facebook request, all right? But this is for Zoe, a long time coming. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Zoe had to leave. Oh, shit. Okay, so, oh, thanks for telling me that. Thanks for telling me that. Okay, so let's do Carolina in my mind, and then we'll do a Traveling Wilburys tune for Mr. Spitzer. All right? Oh shit! I'm so glad you guys told me that. It'd be great after all these weeks. Zoe, we played it. You just missed it. All right, so let's do this. I've said this in Central Park. Out of all the beautiful lines that James Taylor has written, my favorite line to sing is in this song, and it's nothing fancy, and it's nothing brilliantly poetic. It's just every time I sing it, my heart fills up with light every single time. So let's do this song. And Katie, yes, that's a new song that I wrote. Let's do this. I'll tell you what the line is when we get there. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moon shining? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind when I'm gone to Carolina in my mind? Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk away and watch it shine. Watch her watch the morning come. Silver tear appearing, now I'm crying, ain't I? I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Here's the line. There ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love's the finest thing around. Whispers something soft and kind. Hey, baby, feel the moonshine. And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind when I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Dark and silent late last night, I think I might have heard the highway calling. Geese in flight and dogs that bite. Signs that might be omens say I'm going. Gone to Carolina in my mind. And it's with a holy host of others standing round me. Oh, still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it looks like it goes on like this forever. Oh, you must forgive me. If I'm up and gone to Carolina in my mind. Chat it with me. And in my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine, cousins? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind when I'm gone to Carolina? About me, 'cause I'm so sorry gone, got to carry on without me. I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. I'm gone. Said I'm gone to Carolina. Karen! Well, it's all right, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right if you live the life you please. Well, it's all right, doing the best that you can. Well, it's all right, as long as you lend a hand. You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring at the end of the line, waiting for someone to tell you everything at the end of the line. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring. Well, it's all right, even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's all right. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's all right, as long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's all right, every day is just one day. Maybe somewhere down the road a ways, at the end of the line, you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. At the end of the line, maybe down the road you'll hear somebody play Crazy on the Same Day. Well, it's all right, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's all right, if you got someone to love. Well, it's all right, everything will work out fine. Yeah, it's all right, we're going to the end of the line. Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive at the end of the line. I'm just glad to be here, having happy to be alive at the end of the line. And it don't matter who is by my side, I'm satisfied. Well, it's all right. Even now I'm old and gray. Yeah, it's all right. I still got something to say. Well, it's all right. Live and let live. Well, it's all right. The best I can do is forgive. Yeah, it's all right. Riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right. I'm living the life I please. Yeah, it's all right. Even if the sun don't shine. Yeah, it's all right. We're all heading to the end of the line. Oh, man. Oh, by the way, hi, Chris. So Chris is here from Leicester, England, so we got the UK covered. You know who I don't see anymore? Do you guys ever see Margaret from North Wales? She was here every single week. Hope she's okay. All right, you know what? Let me do this, because I want to share a couple of videos with you guys and talk a little bit about the Something Annual year-end concert. Because as soon as Radio City canceled the Spectacular, we all knew it was coming, but that kind of made it official that there would be no Something Annual year-end concert in the way we've been doing it for something many years. So Brandon and I have been talking about how we're going to do something really kind of cool for all of you guys online. I don't know exactly how that's going to happen. I haven't spoken to the Triad Theater yet, because they have the capacity, they have the ability, they have 9 cameras embedded on a stage, a very small stage, but it's big enough for the band, and we don't need 500 seats like the Kaufman Center. So we're talking about that. We'll get into that a little bit. Oh, hi, Richard. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Michael. Oh, and if you, by the way, yeah, and if you have any, technical questions, just ask. It's coming up as Brandon O'Sullivan, or sometimes he posts and it looks like it's me, but I'm kind of busy. That's Brandon. And if you're new here, by the way, too, think about joining us, being one of the us in It's Just Us, because I'm essentially, giving these gigs away to the general public twice a week, but it's really not me anybody should be thanking. It's really the patrons, because I'm doing these things to keep my head above water. I'm one of those people, like a lot of people, who, when the pandemic hit, it isn't like my business is 80% down. When the pandemic hit, 100% of my income in the summer disappeared. It's gone. There is no Guitar Man from Central Park. So I've been doing this, and the patrons are the ones who, and again, some people are patrons for $100 a month, right? And that comes out to really $25 a week, and that's 3 shows a week. So you do the math. It's not a lot of dollars. But some people, which is okay, which is actually fine, are patrons for $5 a month, which comes out to about 8 cents a show. So if you feel like it, join us, because what happens when you become a patron is that Wednesday is open to the general public, Saturday open to the general public, but on Sunday we're doing something that Lori in Pennsylvania actually suggested the name. It's really just us, and that's where I will send the patrons a link to a Zoom. Now, everybody hates Zoom, or a lot of people are just zoomed out. And you think, oh my God, for music? I've heard music on Zoom. It sounds like you're underwater. No, Brandon broke Zoom. And so we're using this technology to get to Zoom. So on Sunday, the audio and video is essentially the same as we're doing now, but I can see you guys. And you guys can all see and hear each other, when we unmute. And it's really very cool. So if you're not a patron, think about doing that. All right, so let's start doing some of the requests, and we'll wait for Zoe to get back. I know. Denise, pretty Denise, Sailor D. In here, she's not Sailor D, right? She's Denise M. When people are asking her how her head is, that's because she is a professional sailor. She is a captain. And she takes people out on sails of the west side of Manhattan. And for the first time ever in her career, she got blindsided by the boom. Because somebody that was at the helm just didn't know what they were doing or just made a mistake. And so we're glad that she's okay, because it is like getting hit in the head with a baseball bat. So she asked for a, Zoe is back. Thanks, Garrett, Quint. I guess, what would you rather be called Quint on this thing? Let's call you Quint, since that's your name on here. But okay, so all right, so let's do Zoe's request first, and you guys all chat the lyrics for Zoe, and then we'll do a request that Denise made in the Facebook page this morning. It's an old Dylan song that I haven't played in 1,000 years, but let's do this. on telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. And if this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. Up on the roof. Clouds so swift, the rain won't lift. Gate won't close, the railings froze. Get your mind off winter time. You ain't going nowhere. Hey, Rhea. Good one? Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride is gonna come now. Ooh-wee, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? I don't care how many letters you sent. The morning came and the morning went. Pick up your money and pack up your tent. You ain't going nowhere. Chat it with me. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride is gonna come now. Ooh-wee, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots. Tailgate some substitutes. Strap yourself to the tree with roots. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride is gonna come now. Ooh-wee, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Genghis Khan and his brother Don could not keep on keeping on. But climb that hill way after it's gone. After we're way past it. Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride is gonna come now. Ooh-wee, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride is gonna come now. Ooh-wee, are we gonna fly down in the easy chair? Hey, Debbie Baumer's here. Hi, Deb. So long, Chris. Tell the Queen I said hi. Just tell her David. She know who. No, but isn't this cool? You know, I always say this because I get a kick out of it. Right now, I'm sitting here in Washington Heights in New York. Right across the street from the highest elevation in New York, topographically. But I'm in Manhattan, in New York City, and I'm hanging out, playing guitar, watching people chat with each other. Oh, Jackie is here, and I saw Jake before. They're in Florida. Willie's in Maine. Andrea's in California. Angelique and Cheetah are both in the Netherlands. Chris was in the UK. Last gig, Rodrigo in Spain put his guitar in his lap and shared, he played Mrs. Robinson. I mean, I'm sorry, Corey, if Corey is still here, he's in Portland. Val is in Chicago. I just think this is fucking cool. I'm sorry, I just, every time I see somebody new show up. Jacqueline, I can't find the Kenny Rankin cover anywhere. I don't know what that's referring to. Speaking of album covers, there's a producer, a theater producer, general manager really, but he's produced some stuff, named Jeff Sherzon. And I did a little favor for Jeff, and he's one of those guys, by the way, I am rooting for. When Broadway finally comes back, I'm rooting for this guy, because he had had some really, really rough times in his life, and he wouldn't mind me telling you this. But he knows what he's doing. He knows the nuts and bolts of theater. And I met him when he fell in love with a musical that I'd written. How many people in the chat room ever saw the musical Possibility Junkie? Just raise your hand, or let me know if you in the chat room. Again, I gotta wait a minute because of the delay. But how many people saw Possibility Junkie, and how many people were online when we did the 2 play readings? We did The Green Room, and we did Jack Flew, 2 of my plays, with just, an amazing cast of people, both of them. In Jack Flew, Tony Award winner Chuck Cooper was in that cast. Let me see, in Jack Flew. Oh, Austin Pendleton, just a character and an amazing actor. Austin Pendleton and Gillian Lewis, and it was amazing. And when we did The Green Room, veteran actor Steve Vinovich, and actually the guy in the glasses, that's Ian Lithgow, that's John Lithgow's son, who's a fine actor in his own right. Howie Michael Smith, who you might have seen on Broadway in Avenue Q. Cadden Jones, who you've seen in every TV commercial ever made. And Todd Lawson, who's done a ton of off-Broadway and is just an amazing actor. We all did The Green Room. How many people saw... Nancy, you didn't see Possibility Junkie. And yes, actually, Quint, yeah, that's right. Mike Murray was a musical director on Possibility Junkie. I did a little favor for Jeff a few weeks back, and his daughter, Annie, is like 17 years old. And so just to say thank you, she designed what I think would have been an old-fashioned album cover. Hang on a second. Let me see if I loaded it today. Isn't that little 17-year-old Annie over in New Jersey designed that? I think that's kind of cool. If you know what, if you wonder at all why I'm always saying I'm such a lucky man, it's because of that kind of thing. I didn't ask for that, but this young lady designed that thing and sent it to me. I'm waiting for somebody to come clean. Yesterday, I got this in the mail. I don't know if you can see it. It's got it's got musical notes on it, which are totally meaningless to me. I don't read or write music, but I think it's beautiful, and it actually is comfortable. A lot of these don't fit my face well, or they pull my ears out, or this one is actually very comfortable. And but I got a kick out of this because you know why? Let me ask. Okay, who in the chat room sent this? Because there was no there was a return address, but it made me laugh out loud. There's a global pandemic. What song is on the mask? I don't know. I don't read or write music. But I think, let's see. Hang on a second. Does that sound like anything, you guys? I don't know. I'll have to try to figure it out. Play the notes. Quint, which part of I don't really read music was not clear? I'm just kind of. But anyway, so I get this. So who sent this? Is somebody in the chat room sent this? Because my sisters, I have 4 sisters, and one of them has sent a couple of these masks. I'm thinking it might be her. But I wanted to share this with you because there was a return address. In a global pandemic that the American federal government has fucked up from day one and continues to fuck up, this mask, this was... This was the return address on the envelope. The fucking thing comes from China. So no matter what, capitalism is alive and well, and the import business is alive and well, even in the middle of a global pandemic. China is selling viral masks to the United States. But I'll figure out what song is on it. All right, so this is a song that is David from New Jersey still here? Because he asked for a Billy Joel song. Let's do this. And then I'm going to share a video with you guys. Say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I'll ever know. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I have seen that sad surrender in my lover's eyes. I can only stand apart and sympathize, for we are always what our situations hand us. It's either sadness or euphoria. So we'll argue and we'll compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. For all our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. Now we are forced to recognize our inhumanity. Reason coexists in our insanity. And though we choose between reality and madness, it's either sadness or euphoria. So long, Brandon. Everybody say bye, Brandon. Bye, Brandon. We dissipate our energies. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies. And as we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respected similarities, it's either sadness or euphoria. And on his way out the door, Brandon is still feeding us statistics. Thank you, my man. I'll tell you something. It feels really good having Brandon in the co-pilot chair. I got to tell you, honestly, if we don't grow the Patreon base, that's going to be in jeopardy because Brandon is doing this for a living, just like I am. So I'm actually paying Brandon to show up and hang out. It's great because he loves you guys and you guys love him. He's just one of us, but he's doing this for a living. So if you can, Judy, thanks so much for bringing Chuck around. I hope Chuck is having a good time and wants to join us. And anybody else that is a first-timer, or if you know somebody that might have a good time hanging out with us, like Judy did, just invite somebody. And actually, David Jacobs, I was wondering if you ever, we should do that. I'm gonna play, maybe next gig, or the next gig that you're gonna be around, I'll play like Summer Highland Falls. I play it in D. I don't know how the song actually really goes. But you know what? You can play the replay of this show, and that's basically how I play the song. You should play bass along with it and have Jackie shoot a video of you playing bass and then just email it to me with your bass track loud, and I'll just mix it right in. And we'll have a remote like Chris Tedesco and I do, like George Worsbach and I do. That would be cool. And then maybe we'll get like Denise and Karen and a couple other people like to sing along with the whoa stuff. Oh, look at that. Chuck did join as a patron. That is so cool. Thank you, Chuck. Samantha Fan Club. I guess Samantha is your first name. Have you been here before? Okay, I want to try something. And then I'm going to share a video with you. But there is a we were talking the other day about guilty pleasures, about songs that like a lot of people either really hate or really love. And I like what I like without embarrassment. I like what I like without judgment. I just don't care if it's cool or not. I never have, really. Well, I guess that's not true. When I was young, when I was in high school and college age, I guess I used to care what other people thought. But like, I was never cool on my best day, so it really didn't matter. But back when MTV was actually making videos, there were some videos that were just so well done. Prince, Let's Get Crazy, right? Let's Go Crazy. With all those quick cuts is just, to me, I can't take my eyes off the screen. David Bowie made some amazing videos. Paula Abdul, Straight Up, is just, I can't take my eyes off the screen when she's dancing in that Straight Up. But this one, I really loved, and what I did was, I ripped the video from YouTube and then created my own backing track so that I can play along and sing along with the video. I tried this the other day. I'm gonna try it again just for fun. So let's have fun. Let's just have fun with this. Hang on a second. I hope this works. And chat along with it, and if you feel like it, shoot a selfie of you either dancing or just having a good time with this. Hang on a second. All right, here we go. Let's see. Now, how did I do this? Oh, that's wrong. Okay, here we go. Ready? Nope. Stop. Hang on. It takes a little timing. I blew it again. Hang on a second. Actually, while I'm setting this up, you guys watch a video. Let's see. What do we have here? Get in the mood to dance. Hang on. All right, so anyway, so you get the idea. It's perfectly okay to just get up and dance, all right? I don't care if you're dancing in your living room. I don't care if you're dancing on your roof. I don't care if you're dancing on the couch. I don't care. If you're dancing in your underwear, that's a bonus. So you guys ready? You gonna dance? Right now, there's somebody in the Netherlands. There's somebody in Brazil. There's somebody in Maine. There are people in Pennsylvania and I didn't see West Virginia. There's Mr. Robbie is in Switzerland. There's people all up and down the island of Manhattan in New York. There's a guy in Jersey. There's Jan is in Pennsylvania. You guys ready? You can be amazing. You can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle neath your skin. Kept on the inside, no sunlight, sometimes the shadows win. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Dance, honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you, I just wanna see you, wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you, I just wanna see you, wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Dance. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling for the fear and then disappearing, bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Innocence, your history of silence won't do you any good. Did you think it would? Let your words be anything but empty. Why don't you tell them the truth? I want you guys dancing and singing. Here we go. Say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you, I just wanna see you, wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you, I just wanna see we go. They can quarantine our asses, right? But they can't stop us from dancing. That was so cool. Okay, listen. Before I try this new thing, I've got to share something with you guys. The other day, we were talking about the fact that I chew gum when I'm singing. Now, it's been going on, you know, ever since I played guitar. And actually, it probably started when I first started playing guitar in bars, you know, when I was 18 years old. And one of the things I discovered about playing guitar, I only could do it when I got courage from drinking beer. And so suddenly I was playing in bars, and I discovered something about playing guitar in bars was that something I called the baboon syndrome, is that if you took a guitar and you placed it in the lap of a real baboon, the actual animal, on a stool in a bar, you put a guitar and let the baboon play the guitar, somewhere in that bar, there would be at least one woman that would be like this. It's the baboon syndrome. So I kind of started playing guitar in bars like back then, but I think I always had gum in my mouth from those days. But because of that, I've also become a connoisseur of gum. What gum works for me when I'm playing and singing. And over the years, I've done, you know, Trident and different flavors and Orbit and Bazooka, I mean, all kinds of, but I found a couple of decades ago that bubble yum, not the regular bubble yum, but the sugarless bubble yum, I would put a piece in my mouth, and at the end of the day, now I'm not chewing it, you know, like a normal person, it's just kind of hanging out in there, but by the end of the day, there was still some flavor left. It was remarkable. Sugarless bubble yum. Plus, it makes the best bubble in about 48 states. But now, naturally, just like Häagen-Dazs was making chocolate chip frozen yogurt, I loved it. They discontinued it. There are so many things that I really love. Nobody else seems to love them, so they discontinued. The company discontinues it. So, I guess late last year, Bubble Yum they discontinued it. They still have Bubble Yum, the sugar stuff, but it leaves an aftertaste, and the flavor doesn't last. So my dear, sweet friend, all of our mother, Jewish mother to all of us, is Allie, Mama Allie. She's in the chat room right now. If you're new here, Chuck or Garrett, Quint, if anybody's new here, that's the den mother, is Allie. She is our Jewish mother. Well, she took it upon herself to try to track down sugarless bubble yum. I know Karen tried too, but you know, we all discovered very soon, it was discontinued. The company's just not making it anymore. But Allie would track down these people who had sugarless bubble yum. And at one point, a woman sent Allie, this is a pack of sugarless bubble yum. Look at this. From 1989, which I'm not going to chew it. It's like a collector's item. It was probably one of the first. Probably one of the first packs ever made. So she starts, but then she would find somebody who would say, "Hey, look, here's a box of 10 packs of gum," you know. So it got me through the summer, right? Okay, no, wait, Willie, wait till you see. So a couple of weeks ago, Allie scored big. This is how it comes. It comes in a pack of 10, right? And and bubble yum is like this. Here, it's like a cube, right? So Allie scored big, and so I go to I go to my mailbox, and there were like, they came at different times, like 3 cartons, and then 2 more cartons. There's 12 packs of gum in one of these, right? So you think about it, I'm good for, look. Right? That's a lot of fucking gum, okay? So Allie gets me this much original sugarless bubble yum, okay? Now, wait a minute. The other day, because of this, and because everybody loves Allie, she winds up in some kind of a circuit where people are actually, the people at the Bubble Yum Company are emailing Allie and saying, gee, we can't find any distributors that still have it, right? We're sorry that your musician friend loves it so much, and we can't find it, right? She gets contacted by a woman who wants to donate discontinued sugarless bubble yum to this musician, right? So the woman sends Allie the bubble yum, right? It might be the last bubble yum on the planet Earth, sugarless bubble yum. Hang on. Look at this. Allie sent me this photo. Each one of those is these. She figured it out. In that photo, there's 1,440 pieces of sugarless bubble yum. 1,440 pieces of bubble yum, plus everything I just showed you. The year was 2034, and David finally popped the last piece of sugarless bubble yum on the planet Earth into his mouth and sang his last song before he expired. It's like, holy fuck. Anyway, does anybody wonder why I can constantly tell you guys I'm the luckiest man on the face of the earth? Look at the people that are in my life, and look at the shit that goes down. 4,140? I thought it was, I'm bad at math. David, you want some? I'll send you a couple of cases. Amazing. Anyway, okay, so let me try this here. Let's just have fun with this, okay? All right, here we go. Nope. Okay, here we go. I did that wrong again. All right, here we go. Stand in the place where you live. Now face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't. Now stand in the place where you work. Now face west, think about the place where you live, wonder why you haven't. Your feet, you're confused, check with the sun. Carry a compass to help you along. Your feet are going to be on the ground. Your head is there to move you like that. Was that fun? Stand in the place where you. And I love that last verse. I love that last message. Stand in the place where you are. Stand in the place where you are. Oh, that's just fun. Anyway, I wanted to do that. Did it kind of work for you guys? Was the timing egregiously off? Or because I was trying to sing this song, and every so often I looked over at the video. Gonna have to watch that one. I'm gonna have to watch that one on the replay. All right, so listen, let's do some of the requests that you guys sent in. Oh, my goodness, Katie. Is Katie still here? I might do some more of that kind of thing, where I'm gonna play along with other people's videos. I had so much fun doing that. Oh, guys. Seriously, thank you so much for my life. I was tell you something. I was having another really strange day in a series of strange days, and lately I don't know if this is happening to you. I am genuinely a positive person, a positive human being. But I'm a human being. There's, light side and a dark side, and you know what I have to do before we do the next song? I have to get 8 pounds of gum off this little table here. 1 second. Because it's occupying everything. But do you believe? And a little 1989. Leave it over here. Too funny. All right. Did I ask, is Katie still here? Because Katie asked for the song that I wrote. And if you're new here, Chuck or Quint, or actually, is there anybody else that's new here? Samantha Fan Club, are you new here? Have you been here before? This is one of my newest songs, and it's never been recorded. I did record, in the past 2 weeks, I did record a new song that I'm very pleased with, but that's for another day. That's a story. Allison, thank you so much for showing up. We'll see you on Saturday, and we might have a guest, a musical guest, on Sunday for the private gig. So if you want to hang out for the private gigs, make sure you become a patron. But I guess Katie's gone. All right. I'm going to do the song anyway. It explains my life, and when Katie asked for it, she said, "Could you please play Ria's song?" And it actually is Ria's song. I wrote it for Ria's birthday. And oh, hey, Paul, what's going on, man? Some people say the way I live is backwards. They don't know how a full-grown man can live this way. But if people say the way I live is backwards, then I'm aware that I don't care what people say. Some scratch their heads at my determination to live each day the way I truly feel, paying close attention to my own imagination, while imagining the best becoming real. Well, here I am. This is me, trying to live without regret, so you can bet that what you get is what you see. 'Cause what we hold as true isn't always what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. Right, Willie? Some people say I live my life like some damn hippie. That day and age is gone and out of sight. But if a world of peace and love is what those kids were dreaming of, in many ways, those damn hippies had it right. It's not up to me to say that there's a right or wrong way. We're all free to live whatever life we choose. But you'd be mistaken to believe that I am weak or I'm naive. Life is too damn short and there's no time to lose. So here I am, just standing in the light. Einstein said imagination is the strongest thing on earth, and he was right. 'Cause what we hold as true is almost never what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. I truly hope you love your life. Mine was made in my dreams. Yes, Karen, the old boy was right. That's a remnant of a diner run. Oh God, I miss you guys. I miss you guys at the perfect diner, hanging out. This is somebody else asked for a little Gordon Lightfoot. I forget who this was. I think Lori. Is Lori here? She was. She's probably long gone. We'll probably wrap this up at 6 o'clock. But maybe we'll hang out in a little detention today. I don't know. Yeah, slow it down, David. There's a house on a hill by a worn-down, weathered old mill in the valley below where the river winds. There's no such thing as bad times and a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jenny's her name, and she picks me up when the sun goes down and the wheels of love go round. Love goes round. Love goes round. Love goes round. A joyful sound. I ain't got a penny on Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. You might want to watch for the wink. day begins. I go down to the cotton gin and I make my time worthwhile for them. And then I climb back up again, and she waits by the door. Oh, Cotton Jenny, I'm sore, and she rubs my feet till the sun goes down. And the wheels of love go round, love goes round. Love goes round, love goes round. A joyful sound. I ain't got a penny on Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. In the hot, sickly South, where they say, well, shut my mouth, I will never be free from the cotton grind. But I know I got what's mine in a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jenny's her name, and she picks me up when the sun goes down. And the wheels of love go round, love goes round. Love goes round, love goes round. It's a joyful sound. I ain't got a penny on Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. The wheels go round. The wheels go round. Hey, Jackie, in Florida. Are you still in touch with anybody from East Meadow High School? Because I'm really not. It was just such a different time, and I was just a shy kid. But some people really stayed in touch with high school friends. Let me ask this. Is there anybody in the chat room who has really stayed in close contact with a handful of high school friends? There's a sweetness to that kind of thing. It's just not my experience, but I'm just wondering if there are people from East Meadow High School who would enjoy this. It might be fun to invite them. I would invite them, but I don't know anybody. Comes a time when you're drifting. Comes a time when you settle down. Comes a light, spirit lifting. Lift that baby right up off the ground. Oh, this whole world keeps spinning round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time you and I, we were captured. We took our souls and we flew away. We were right, we were giving. That's how we kept what we gave away. Oh, this whole world keeps spinning round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time, comes a time. There comes a time, comes a time. Miles from nowhere, Guess I'll take my time. Oh yeah, to reach there. Look up at the mountain I have to climb. Oh yeah, to reach there. Lord, my body, it's been a good friend, but I won't need it when I reach the end. Nowhere, guess I'll take my time. Oh yeah, to reach there. I creep through the valley and I grope through the woods, 'cause I know when I find it, my honey, it's gonna make me feel good. I love everything, so don't it make you feel sad? 'Cause I drink to you, my baby. I'll think to that. I'll think to that. Miles from nowhere, not a soul inside. Oh yeah, but it's all right. I have my freedom. I can make my own rules. Oh yeah, the ones that I choose. Lord, my body, it's been a good friend, but I won't need it when I reach the end. Miles from nowhere, yes, I take my time. Oh yeah, to reach there. I love everything, so don't it make you feel sad? 'Cause I drink to you, my baby. I'll think to that. I'll think to that. I'll think to that. Miles from nowhere, guess I take my time. Oh yeah, to reach there. Love is but a song we sing, fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go. The year will surely pass. When the one that left us here turns for us at last. We are but a moment so light, fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Oh, come on, people, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Oh yeah, come on, people, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now. All right, guys, listen, before I get out of here, I want to play for you a song that I am particularly proud of. Like, there are songs that I write, and I like them. Actually, if I write a song and I don't like it, you will never hear it. I've written songs, or I've started to write songs, and in the process, I've gone, well, this sucks, and so I'm not going to write a song just to complete a song and just to have another song in the catalog, you know. I have to actually like what it says. I have to like the way it works musically. But there are some songs that I am. Oh, hi, Duval. There are some songs. Actually, you know, when I play that song, I always think of Duval because I know in Central Park that was one of the songs that she would request often. And actually, Duval, you're kind of young to be requesting that song. Well, can somebody look it up? What year did that song come out? Probably before you were born. But a great song is a great song. But I wrote a song that, well, actually, the song I just finished recording, this Christmas song that I just did, I'm very proud of that song. For different reasons. But when I play songs like Get Together, or I play songs like One Tin Soldier, or Big Yellow Taxi, those are songs, Imagine by John Lennon, those are songs that I reference in a song that I am particularly proud of. And someday I would love to hear an orchestra play. There are some songs, like City Song, the song Joanne. I would love to hear a symphony orchestra play those songs. I would love to hear an orchestra play this next song. But I don't know why I'm thinking, again, like Jackie and David are my age, and several of you are. Kathy from Las Vegas. I didn't see Kathy here today. Wow, 1967, Karen? It's older than I thought. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Take care, Deb. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for always showing up. Anyway, so I wrote this song, and I guess maybe that's one of the. Maybe I'm going to play it because I was asking Jackie if she's in touch with anybody from East Meadow, because I would love to play this next song for people I went to high school with. I would love to play this song for people, grown people now, who were kids when I was a kid, who went to Jones Beach, who hitchhiked down Wanto Parkway every fucking day. I had my thumb in the air. Even when I was supposed to be in class, I was hitchhiking to the beach in the spring. But I would love to play this for people from my past. And let me just do this before we go to detention. Excuse me, David. Is that for this David, Rhea? I don't know. I just caught the end of that, and I see, excuse me, David. Did I do something wrong, Rhea? What is excuse me? Or did you have a question? And Jackie, yes, that would be kind of cool, right? Maybe turn it into an event and invite. There are some groups like East Meadow High School 1974, Facebook groups, and I belonged to. I joined a Facebook group years ago that was like, it was called. Not too old. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? What did I do? See, I only see clips of the chat room, and I don't know what we're talking about. We'll talk about it in detention. But anyway, so I did belong to a Facebook group that was called something like Grew Up in East Meadow. And I think I was a member of that group for about a week or two because I couldn't believe, I could not handle the, it's sweet, and everybody has their own experience, right? But the things that were being said about this tiny little Levittown out on Long Island, you would have thought they were growing up in the Garden of fucking Eden. It was just, instead of a place where African American and Hispanic families after the war could not even be shown a home to buy on the GI Bill. Anyway, and it doesn't make it a bad place. It doesn't make it a good place. But I belonged to that group for about 10 minutes, and it was just remarkable. But, detention. Oh, you're in that group. See, isn't that funny? So maybe that would be a group, right? To create an event, and then maybe I should join that. Grew Up in East Meadow, and then invite people to come here. Although I'd be afraid of how many Trump supporters would show up, and they wouldn't stick around. Yeah, it's detention, just like in school, So I'll just hang out and. We used to, Quint, when we did detention, I used to play music, but now that we're on YouTube, I can't because of copyright infringement. So now everybody has to play their own music, and we talk about what music we're listening to, and then we just hang out. So I can put the guitar down and actually just hang out with you guys. That's what detention is. Anyway, let me do this song, because I would love to share this with people that I went to high school with someday. I'm proud of this song. No, I didn't write Imagine. My song comes out of Imagine. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Lately, when I sing this song with you, I remember so many years ago, in another troubled time, this song was brand new, and we'd hear it playing on the radio. John, of course, was not alone. In the dream he tried to share, those songs kept coming at us like a rolling stone. The spirits seemed to flow from everywhere. Joni, in her big yellow taxi, was asking us again to love the earth. Neil cried with us all in Ohio. Stephen shouted out to us for what it's worth. We cranked the volume on the sound of revolution, while Cat Stevens gave us a train to ride upon. Another brick in the wall was no solution, and Marvin asked us all to ask what's going on. Some as kids, and some of us as teens. Some young women, some of us young men. Perhaps a trick of memory, but all my friends, it seemed, were singing songs of peace and love back then. We'd sing a moral tale of one tin soldier. We'd sing how love could always conquer fear. Those songs helped me believe as I got older that the road ahead for all of us was clear. It felt like everyone's heart was in tune, and that Imagine wasn't just another song. It felt like all of my young friends believed it could be true. It breaks my heart to know that I was wrong. It's just a less than happy thought, but then again, could shed some light on what this country's going through. You see, only some of us meant it when we sang those songs back then. But it warms my heart today to see that some of us still dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday they'll join us, and the world will live as one. Some of us meant it, oh, and some of us still do. Gonna leave you with this. Chat it with me. And then I'll see you guys Saturday, right? I'll see some of you bad kids in detention, but I'll see the rest of you on Saturday. And if you can bring somebody on Saturday, like Judy did with Chuck, or if like Quint showed up today, bring a friend and see if you can get them to become an us, and It's Just Us, so that I can see all of you guys on Sunday, and Sunday you can all see each other, which is very cool. Right? Yeah, if you've been hanging out on Sunday, isn't it nice when I ask a question and somebody can actually answer? And if somebody has an idea, they just kind of like raise their hand or just wave, and next thing you know, they're talking about songs, or they're talking about the election, or whatever it is. It's just very cool. So I'll see some of you in detention, and then I'll see everybody else on Saturday, and then I'll see all of the patrons, not anybody who's not a patron, all the patrons on Sunday. But let's get out of here with this, and let's all chat this together. Would you please chat it with me? A long time ago, people got together and built a house. Through fair and stormy weather, there stands this house. Something very special about the place, I guess. A lot of people want to make it their address, but the people must say yes, 'cause it's their house. We are the people and it's ours to keep. It's our house. You and me even get to say who sleep inside our house. Feelings in the air, hope it's getting strong. The man that's there, he don't belong. Now it's up to people who know right from wrong to sing this song, and we sing, hey, 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 get out of our house. Chat it. Hey, 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 get out of our house. I love this song too, Nancy. Even though he spend so little time inside our house, most of us think it's a crime. He's in our house. His friends and his whole family just tell their lies so comfortably. So now it's up to you and me to help them see we're onto them. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Chat it. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Okay, every woman in the chat room, sing this out loud. See, on Sunday, we can unmute and we can actually hear everybody. But right now, every woman in the chat room, because it's written in a female's range, you sing the counter and chat it at the same time, if you can sing and type at the same time. Now the people gotta save the world, take back our house. Now the people gotta save the world, take back our house. Sing it and chat it at the same time. Here we go. Ready to do it one more time. Ready? Sing it. Now the people gotta save the world and take back our house. Now the people gotta save the world and take back our house. So few said that man could be inside our house. He brings no class, no dignity inside our house. Looking out for himself is his only aim. Should hide that face, but he's got no shame. His daughter, his sons, they're all the same. So we proclaim to all of them, hey, 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 get out of our house. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Tick tock, tick tock. You know what that means? It means that I'm about to tell you guys sincerely, with all of my heart and every fiber in my being, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for showing up. God, this is a weird time in history. But I meant what I said before. We're not exempt. Just because we've had it so good. We're not exempt from attempted dictatorship. We're not exempt from possible civil war. So, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being the good guys. It's good for me to know that you guys are out there and that you're intelligent and smart and decent. Intelligent and smart. And decent. So I'll see you guys in detention, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. But thank you so much for being here today. Oh, and programming note, if you get Turner Classic Movies, TCM, Sweet Charity, without commercial interruption, followed by All That Jazz. You're welcome. It takes a life to realize what life is all about. And life is all about this moment. I'm here with you now that we're through. What secrets did I tell? Did you get to know me well in this moment? How fast these gigs fly. Song after song goes rushing by. I won't pretend that time has been my friend. I bring my songs to sing my songs for you until the end. And as I live these days, I'm grateful for all the ways that brought us here to praise this moment. This moment. How soon, too soon, the seasons fly. I see my life go rushing by. I only hope that time will be your friend. We live a life to live a life of love. I know you see. you all agree, 'cause you're hanging out with me. But I only guarantee this moment oh, guys, thank you so much. I wish I could play the detention music, but you know. So I'll see you guys in detention. I'll see a lot of you on Facebook. Which, by the way, if you missed the beginning of the show, of the hang, I'm feeling a little spooky about Facebook. So maybe we won't stream on Facebook. Maybe we'll just stream on YouTube and then do our private Zoom hangs. I don't know. This thing it was a spooky feeling this morning. I'm going to talk to Brandon about it, but I don't like the idea of having to prove with a passport or my driver's license that when there's so much corrupt, twisted shit going on, if like Twitter can't delete the Twitter account of Donald J. Trump, David James doesn't deserve to get this. So I don't know. We'll talk about it. But in the meantime, today, who's arguing with the technology that gets me to hang out with you guys? Paul, thank you for showing up. Every one of you. Allie, thanks for the gum. I will send a short flatbed truck over to pick up the rest. But otherwise, I'm going to go get some blueberries, and then I'm going to see you guys over in detention. If there's anybody eating strawberries or blueberries, we'll talk about that. But I'll see you guys over there, okay? Guys, thank you so much. Look at this. Is so wild. I'm just going to freak you guys out. This is how the delay is. It's like Twitter can't delete the Twitter account of Donald J. Trump. David James doesn't deserve to get this. So, I don't know. We'll talk about it. But in the meantime, today, who's arguing with the technology that gets me to hang out? Who's arguing with the technology? Paul, thank you for showing up. Every one of you. Allie, thanks for the gum. I will send a this is so weird. Truck over to pick up the rest. But otherwise, I'm gonna go get some blueberries, and then I'm gonna see you guys over in detention. If there's anybody eating strawberries or blueberries, we'll talk about that. But I'll see you. No, actually, I'm not speaking. You know, the reason why I hang out in detention is because then I'm on the same time as you guys. See, like right now, if I said, why did somebody say, excuse me, David? I would have to wait almost a minute for somebody to answer me. So in detention, I get to hang out in real time. I hit send, you guys hit send, and we're all on the same time reality. The other thing that I really want to do is, I guess I can do it on Sundays, but in detention, I used to play like just fun music. We did film scores. We played Chicago, the Beach Boys, the Beatles. But if I do that here, I get copyright violations from YouTube, and I'm trying to reach a certain threshold so that the YouTube channel. Oh, this is wild. I just started talking over there. Wait, hang on a second. See, like right now, if I said, why did somebody say... That's how long the delay is. I would have to wait almost a minute for somebody to answer me. So in detention, I get to hang out in real time. I hit send, you guys hit send. It's just so confusing. So I'll see you guys in detention. Everybody put on some music, and then we'll talk about what kind of music we're listening to. Okay? I'll see you over there.